Hello.
Hi.
Howdy.
Welcome.
It's time.
We are trying our inaugural Winchester Draft.
Yeah, and if you've seen our sorcery streams, you know how it works, but we will explain it as we go. We have taken 12 packs.
Yeah, and
Okay.
12. There's probably room to iterate on this. We're trying 12 out just to try to make sure our decks are playable. I do think limited is more interesting when you have to make harder choices. 12 might be too many packs. We'll see, though.
Okay. Yeah, we are going to start out with snake drafting the leaders.
Yes.
So if you don't know how snake draft works, is first pick takes 1, second pick takes 2, then first pick takes 2 again, and you keep going until all the items are drafted, all the leaders are drafted. So that'll kind of dictate how we'll draft the cards because we know what we have access to. We also know what our opponent has access to during the draft, which is huge too.
Yeah, and it's important in two-player formats to try to keep as much of the information open as possible, right? I think that's what kind of makes it fun, is you trying to out-position your opponent.
And this one is 100% open information.
Yeah.
Which is good, because that's especially in Star Wars, you know what to play around. Knowing what to play around makes games a little more interesting too.
Yeah. You don't just get blown out by like a Fang fighter.
Yeah, like in Sealed, I had no clue what you had, right?
Yeah.
It is up to luck. So with draft, we all have a little more make our own luck kind of thing.
All right. Once that happens, once the snake draft for the leaders is done, we'll move into the actual Winchester segment, and we'll explain a little bit further once we get there. But let's go ahead and snake draft. We'll roll for option. So my roll is a 17.
18.
Hey, yours is an 18. You've won
right.
up to me yet again.
First pick is interesting. Like Fennec is super strong. We have Rey is probably really good too. Boba Fett probably really good. And I'm also like cutting off Nathan from something potentially too. Like if I take Fennec Shan, there's no hero yellow anymore.
Yeah, and these are the leaders from this from these 12 packs, right?
Yeah.
So every time you do this with the different leaders, it's gonna be different.
Yeah,
which I do enjoy.
So
right?
The other thing is interesting is if I take like Fennec Shand, Nathan has the option to take both Cad Banes, for instance, and cut me completely off Cad Bane and get like all the yellow villain stuff to himself potentially, which is a potential good play. Same thing with Hondo, right? I could do the same thing and take both Hondos, or we ended up with one each Cad Bane. But like taking both Cad Banes is probably a legit play for a second pick.
I think so. Yeah, I think it is.
I'm leaning toward like Fennec because I think she's just really, really good and limited. Boba Fett is also super good. Bosk is insane. Potentially. So it's a tough choice. Han is probably fine. I think Fennec's probably better than Han initially. Boba Fett, I don't know. It's really tough. I'm going to take Fennec.
All right. I am going to take Cad. There's an argument for me to take the second Cad to lock him out of Cad. But I am going to take Cad Bosk. Because I think both of them are extremely strong. Bosk's ability to do the damage just kind of adds up over a game, and if you have like the client and his double collect, it just gets silly. So
I'm going to take Rey. And here's the question: is like, do I even? You just took 2 villains, right? I could lean real heavy into hero if I think you're going villain. Because if I take Cad here and I start drafting for Cad, you're going to cut everything I want.
Yeah.
It's probably similarly with Hondo, but I could just take like all the best heroes and have all my options. Like if I get Boba or Han here, then I have like all the hero colors covered potentially, and then I have my choice of leader once I draft. So, I'll take Han.
All right. Okay, so I can shore up, like since I get 2 picks in a row, I could pick like Cad.
And make sure I'm totally cut off.
Yeah, make sure you're completely cut off. There's an argument to take Hunter Boba Fett to lock you out of green hero, or at least force you to choose. I could take Kylo. I'll play Kylo at some point. It's likely, right?
Probably. Yeah.
It depends on the hero spread. Yesterday, there were only like 3 hero options out of the 12. The other 9 were villains. So when we did a off stream just test of this, so yeah, unless we do play chicken. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take a Hunter and Hondo. I think Hunter's stat line is just like beastly and limited. If you can survive to the point where he flips, I think he goes crazy. I don't think his ability is necessarily great or whatever, but I think his stat line is particularly impactful.
I'll take Boba and Cad. Just, Cad's my little insurance if I need to play villain. I have an actual option to play villain.
Yeah. All right, I'll take Kylo and Finn. That way I also have hero options.
And I'll take the last Hondo.
Okay. All right. Now for the Winchester part of the draft.
So this is all the cards from those 12 packs, shuffled all together in a big old pile. Hopefully there's nothing super valuable in here that I shuffled unsleeved. But if there is, the cards are meant to be played. So
well, we know there were no showcases.
The way this is going to work is Nathan's going to get first pick since I got first pick on the snake. We're going to flip these face up into piles, four face up piles. Nathan gets to pick one card, or he gets to pick one pile to take.
Yeah, and it starts as one card.
It starts as one card. Now, after a card is picked, you refill all the piles one card. So the one that's empty is going to have one card, and all the other ones are going to have two. And it keeps going on like that, back and forth, until all cards are drafted. Pretty simple. So we'll just start and kind of see how things flow.
Oh god, Finn Rao.
Finn Rao's a pretty good one.
Cloud Rider's really good too. Finn Rao is just like very close to a bomb.
It is. And it's pretty much a bomb.
Like at the uncommon slot, yeah, right?
It's pretty much a bomb.
I'm gonna take Finn Rao, just because Finn is so big. It's like so
Yeah, it doesn't even matter if you can't use his ability. The Valiant Assault Ship is interesting. The Wookiee is also interesting.
Yeah, if you wanted like a ray angle.
Yeah. I'm going to take the ship.
Okay. Okay. I think this pile is the best. Because Cloud Rider, I think it's just the best card on the table right now. And Deathmark is interesting with Bosk. You can double collect the Deathmark and draw 4 cards, which is huge.
Oh, wow. Well, this is like an interesting pile. We have Omega and the L337 droid. I don't know how good those are. Probably Omega is not great in general. The Privateer is definitely decent. Rich Reward, I think, is actually pretty good.
Rich Reward's kind of crazy.
Yeah, so this is like a lot of playable stuff. I do like Guild Target and the Night Owl also, especially because I already took a red hero card. Ketsuonya is just good also, but I don't think I want to take her as a one stack. Well, let's take this here pile. Jeez, final showdown. There's a legendary.
IG-11. Alright, so I am going to take this pile. I think the Wookiee and the Fang Fighter, put this over the top. Kenton Intimidator, it's like playable, I think. It's possibly playable.
Hyperfoil Valiant Pursuit Craft.
Oh.
Badass.
Oh, Jabba's Rancor.
Jabba's Rancor is also real good. This is like too many playables to ignore almost. Smuggler's Aid, I think, is a very decent card.
It's like interesting and limited, right? I think it can like throw the math off on some people.
No, let's take it.
Okay. Another Wookiee, Pike Sentinel, Cobb Vanth, and the Street Gang Recruiter. I'm going to take this IG-11 Wanted Cobb Vanth pile.
IG-11 is pretty bomby.
Yeah, he's huge.
Chain Code, Weequay Pirate Gang, Concord Dawn Interceptors, and Covert Strength. I do like Covert Strength. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this pile because Ketsu and the Gunslinger is good. The Pursuit Craft's playable.
Ooh, that first pile, a Cloud Rider
Good
drop
lord.
onto it. I think I can't pass this up.
Cloud Rider Chain Code, yeah.
Yeah, that's too powerful.
Vambrace Grapple Shot, Crew, Rose, and the Marauder. The rare. Rose is good with Ray. The Concord Dawn Interceptor is good with Ray.
These are packs that we had left over there. Mike Hawks.
Mike Cox.
Yes, Mike Hawks.
Very funny. Yeah, I'll take this pile. I think Rose is probably potentially a bomb.
A McClunky. I think the Marauder is extremely good. What are the chances that I end up playing green? This pile is just like getting out of hand. It's like way too many cards, but I don't also hate this pile. I don't hate the Quad Jumper Vambrace Grapple Shot.
Only legendary we've seen so far is this here Final Showdown.
But I feel like I'm kind of in. You know what? I'm just taking this pile. It's too much stuff.
Yeah.
It's too much stuff.
Imprisoned.
Foiled.
Prey Vizsla.
No, that guy's a bomb.
Yeah.
Lord Farquaad sees
Mercenary
McClunky,
Company.
takes McClunky.
And the Peacekeeper. I think I gotta take this here.
Oh, yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
pile.
Underworld Thug, Gamorrean Retainer, Trandoshan Hunters, and the Outlaw Corona. Okay. I am going to take this pile, the Trandoshan McClunky pile.
Zuckus, oh god.
Ooh, I don't know that you passed that.
Well, I mean, it's like not useful for me. It's a problem. I've taken 0 villainy cards so far. I mean, there's some good blue in there. And it cuts you off Zuckus, and I don't want to get my ass beat by Zuckus, so maybe I do just take this pile. There's some playables.
Another Gunslinger, Hunter of the Haxon Brood, a Foundling, and the Reputable Hunter. I am going to take this pile.
Gunslinger Guild Target's good. Frozen Carbonite, Pursuers, Cripple Authority. Draw a card each opponent who controls more resources than you discards a card from their hand. Okay. Corona and Reputable Hunter and Clanran Recruiter, all pretty decent. Yeah, that's a pile of good stuff.
Hyalon Enforcer, Grey Squadron Y-Wing. A Hollow...
Oh, Hollowfoil Imprisoned. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Rokai Gunship. I think... I don't think this is like a slam dunk. I like this Resourceful Pursuers Unlimited because it's a 5-power Saboteur. I think it'll end a game very quickly.
Bo-Katan, Take Captive, Kinton Intimidator, and Kiraz Heavy Fighter. I think I like that. Like Y-Wing and Take Captive pile. Y-Wing could be pretty good with Ray.
Street Ring Recruiter, Foil Sinara San, Twin Pod Cloud Car, and the Falcon. Okay. I'm going to take this pile here. The Street Gang Recruiter is very likely to end up in whatever deck I play.
Surprise Strike Hunter Nexu, and the Warbird Stowaway. This is like pile of potential playables here. I think I'll take these.
Definitely Wing Patrol, Heroic Renegade, Slaver's Freighter, and the Rokai Gunship. These are probably all going to make it into my deck.
Tarful. This is the way. Rivals Fall.
Ooh.
And Criminal Muscle. Yeah, this is a good old pile right here.
Mandalorian Warrior, Rickety Quad Jumper, Hunter of the Haxon Brood, and Smuggler's Aid. Right. I think I think I'm going to take the Hunter of the Hexon Brood and Rivals Fall just to keep the Rivals Fall away from you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Django!
Oh, Lord. Discerning Veteran's also pretty good. This pile is also pretty strong and, like, has a lot of potential. And I don't like, and this will get the 7 cards on the next pick, and I feel like I can't just give you 7 cards. I'll just take this pile.
Weequay Pirate Gang, Outflank, Kenton Intimidator, and the Clan Challengers. This pile's too good now. Take this pile.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just like handing you this pile. It's like almost worth just taking this so you don't get it.
Django. I think one of the first decks I'm building is Jabba with Django.
It seems real good.
Yeah, you're just like
seems real good.
You can play Django like on turn 2, right? If you bounty one of their guys and then kill it.
God.
And
yeah.
Then Django's out there, and then Jabba's just giving things bounties so that Django is crushing them and drawing you cards, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hate pick this pile.
All right, that's fine.
Scary.
It's a hater's world.
It is a hater's world. You gotta.
It's a hater's world. Okay.
And that pile would have gotten the tie.
Oh. All right. I don't actually think any of this is particularly playable here. I'm gonna take the Moisture Farmer, Unlicensed Headhunter. Django Inquisitor will be one of your first builds. Yeah, Django was just the good card, right? Like
top target, dude. Heal 4 damage. Okay. Outflank is attack with 2 units. That's like okay. Yeah, let's take this pile.
All right, this is a bunch of stuff.
Just a lot of stuff.
Smuggler Starfighter, Night Owl Skirmisher, Hutt's Henchman, Covert Strength. I'm gonna take this pile just because it's a bunch of stuff. I don't actually plan on playing any of this, but it's a bunch of stuff.
Let's take this pile.
Moment of Glory, Commission, Spark of Hope, and the Black Sun Starfighter.
Slipstone Rain.
That Starfighter is actually really good. So I'm gonna take it.
The Blaster.
Hot Shot.
Blaster and Spark. Do I think I'm gonna play yellow? I don't know. Don't know. This Moment of Glory is a +4 play. Yeah, that's a lot. That's pretty big. Commission is search for a bounty hunter item or transport, and smuggles.
Yeah. Commission, I think, is
versatile.
secretly an interesting card.
Mm-hmm.
I like my early drops were really bad. My pre-release deck, and so I oftentimes would do like turn 1 Salacious Crumb and then play Commission and then go get like the Discerning Veteran, right, and then feel a lot better about my position.
I'll take these guys.
Triple Dark Raid,
Oh.
Outflank, No Bargain, and another Finn Rao. I first picked a Finn Rao. So, do you think a Kira control deck with Snoke could be any good? I've been chatting with Grandma. He isn't sure, but I think it could be good. Yeah,
I mean, probably, yeah. Snoke is definitely good.
I'm gonna take this pile.
Mandalorian Armor, Daring Raid.
Triple Dark Raid sent that pile over the top.
Tension Block, Heroic Renegade. Yeah, we'll take this spin round pile.
Housecast, Disabling Fang Fighter, Sonara San, and a Maul. I will take this pile though. It's too many cards.
And Timely Intervention. Pursuers are good. Long Pike. Maul gets a bounty posting. I think I'd take these guys.
Follower of the Way, Liberated Slaves, Heroic Renegade.
We're doing a Winchester
Dragon.
Draft. Felder Dragon's probably pretty good too.
Bounty posting. Is bounty posting playable in this pile? Is you know what? Let's just get rid of removal. Let's just keep you locked out of blue removal. How about that?
That's probably a good idea. Well, this is 3 damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, I'll take this pile.
Ruthless Assassin, Desperate Attack, Remnant Reserves, and Hyperspace DJ.
Oh, nice. Sick.
Um,
Very nice. So this pile had DJ and the Final Showdown in it.
yeah.
Play double yellow.
I'm gonna take these.
HWK Rivals, Cargo Juggernaut, and Tie. Is this for attack? Attack with damage unit. Okay.
Same 2 legendaries. That might be on how you determine what goes in which pile. So you just pull from the top and you put it in the first pile as you go. And whenever somebody takes a pile, then the rest of everything gets another card. So the cards that you haven't taken, well, Fennec Shand,
Man.
Fennec Shand.
This is the last bits of the pile, so we're gonna finish out.
You just take the pile Fennec Shand goes into.
Envy's Nest.
Oh my god.
Am I playing yellow? I don't know that I am, but I also don't really want to give you an Envy's Nest.
You don't want Envy's Nest into Fennec Shand.
I would die. Yeah, you have a lot of English too.
Following turn.
You have a whole lot. I gotta take Envy's Nest. I will lose to that. I will certainly lose to that.
I think this is probably fine. I think this mercenary gunship's probably good and limited.
I think both these piles are actually pretty good for like Wookiee Warrior. Juggernaut's probably pretty good. The Pursuit Craft is good. I like these guys, especially if I play Ray. And this ship is pretty decent. Although if I take this, like these are useless for you. You would get Juggernaut, that, and the reserves. I don't know if you end up playing any of those, but I'll take this pile.
Yeah.
Okay, thus concludes the draft. Me.
All right.
Reorient here. Refocus as well.
All right. I think I'm locked out of heroes, which is like if those playing along at home probably could have ascertained that.
Yeah.
I got a decent mix of some space and some ground.
I have every hero option available.
Don't think I'm playing green. The maul is mighty tempting. We won't like discount green. We won't discount blue, but I'm not like I'm not sold that either of those are going to be particularly better than like the red yellow stuff that I was drafting.
I do think I have stuff to make almost any of these work.
Yeah,
which is good. But maybe it's too many cards drafted.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking initially. Is that we probably had too many cards, but I don't think that's like bad.
I don't think it's really bad either.
I don't think it's bad for like content purposes, right? Like,
especially if you're playing with someone and you just want to like get the most out of your packs.
Yeah.
Then you'll be able to like do this and build 2 decks probably each. That'd be kind of nice. Okay.
Frontier Trader and Bounty Posting. We'll put those off to the side. Bo-Katan's not getting played. Pre-Vizsla.
Yeah, I got some grit for Hans, true. My red's looking pretty okay.
Alright, yeah, I think I'm red, yellow. I think I'm red, yellow, and I'm torn between Bosk or Cad. I played Cad yesterday, so I'll play Bosk today. It's probably correct for me to play Cad, but yeah, it's likely correct to play Cad. But I'm going to try out something different. I'm just going to try Bosk. So before anybody's like, why aren't you playing Cad? Why aren't you playing CAD? Question mark, question mark.
My red Han looks pretty good. I think I would run Pillage in this format.
Discarding cards from your hand are actually it was very annoying.
Yeah,
I had a couple opponents who were doing that to me throughout the day, and yeah, it was definitely annoying. All right, I got too much in the 5-drop Underworld card. This antagonizer is gone.
I don't have anything like really good to cheat out with Han though. Is a problem.
Pro or con evacuate in a control shell. So I think evacuate is better if you have people that you care about bouncing. And I think evacuate requires careful timing. It's not just like super laser blast where you just take initiative and super laser blast the whole board away. If you just like evacuate on turn 6 and bounce all of their board and they just replay it, you're right back where you were, right?
Yeah.
Evacuate's probably better in super laser blast decks, right? Because you're just trying to time walk your opponent, right? You're trying to like make them spend the same. You just want them to take the same turn over and over again. But I don't think by itself like evacuate is enough to make like a deck a control deck, right? So Kenton. All right, we'll play Dengar. We'll play your Reckless Gunslinger. I think my other 1-drops get cut. If I was playing Cad Bane, then I think I play all my 1-drop Underworld guys. Comp Rider, the 2-drop slot looks fine.
I'm either playing Han or Ray.
Triple Dark Raid. I have the Slaver's Freighter to go get. Do I have any other come to play? Fang Fighters. Triple Dark Raid into a Fang Fighter to blow something up, get 3 damage, then bounce the Fang Fighter back to my hand to potentially get it again. Seems really good. Alright, Frontier Trader is out. We'll play Relentless Pursuit. Play these. Am I cutting DJ? I think I am. Alright, is this... Let's see what this is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So we gotta make 2 cuts. I think I can make some cuts in the 5-drop slot. Land Challengers, Trandoshan Hunters. I guess I can cut 1 Resourceful Pursuers.
31. Lovely. All right, let's get Ray in here. Ray Red.
A 3-drop slot, 2 packed.
I'm gonna YOLO 31 cards too.
Yeah. 3-drop slot looks good now. Trandoshan Hunters or Clan Challengers?
Those men weren't worried.
I guess we'll cut the Clan Challengers. I don't have a way to get them overwhelmed. Alright, now I think this is 30. Kylo Showcase. Kylo Showcase sounds pretty sweet.
Oh, damn. Sick.
Yeah, the since I work at the store, my store is on Asmodee's shit list. We've been trying to not flaunt any kind of street date stuff to them, so we should be able to post some opening stuff later on, closer to the release date.
Really, Ray's a lot better than you thought originally, especially in limited. Yeah, I think she's got a lot of.
Ray's
lot
like
of power.
Tarkin. Ray's
Yeah.
like a soft Tarkin, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a
the restore on her, like restore 3 is crazy on her.
restore 3 is big.
Yeah.
It's like a huge amount, so a huge amount of restore.
Her plays foil Poe in the same. God dang, y'all are so lucky. I got none legendaries in mine. God dang! Somebody posted on our YouTube video they got 7 legendaries in there per release pack. I'm like,
That's
what?
insane.
What?
Pretty crazy. I mean, say like a double legendary pack isn't like crazy, right? Because there'll be a legendary in the slot, and then you'll hit like a second legendary in the second slot.
Mm-hmm.
We saw that. That's like that happens a little bit more regularly than you might expect.
Yeah.
It's still. I mean, you're still talking like one in several hundred packs, but when you play a ton of draft, I mean, I was playing like 2 drafts a week for several months.
Kylo Silencer, yeah, unlimited. It's just a 3/2 guy.
Right. It's probably fine in limited. Like you just play it on 2, and it probably gets like 9 damage in before it finally dies or whatever. But
What base season?
oh, Yeller.
Oh, and you're bosking. Interesting.
I'm bosking. Told you I'm bosking. I should be Cad Baning, but I'm bosking instead. So, considering the Kylo graded, I mean it's up to you.
Yeah, like unless you randomly are playing Kylo, which I don't think he's that great in limited. I think you really have to build around making him work. Now, I think in the constructed, Kylo can kill so fast.
Yeah,
Kylo can end a game.
Kylo's time to kill is like the turn he deploys. He himself can thrash for like 8 or more with like a fallen lightsaber. And so if he's not answered immediately and he gets to thrash again, like.
And you can play the one that deals damage to cards in hand if you're playing double red Kylo. You can play aggression to deal with all the random crap your opponent's throwing around. I got some ideas. When we start building next week, I don't know like what I want to build first. It's wild, right?
What I want to build first is some sort of Jabba brew. There's actually 2 Jabba brews because you can play Jabba yellow or you can play Jabba red.
Okay, yeah.
Because there's like a ton of bounty hunters in both. Ton of like bounty synergies.
I feel like any list you create right now is going to change wildly over the course of testing it, right?
Bo-Katan Blue, Mandos.
There's just literally hundreds of new decks now you can build, which is wild. I can't even comprehend the amount of more decks possibilities that happen once that 3 comes out too, right? All right, let's roll. Finish 14.
5.
Okay.
I will keep.
Okay.
This thing.
Well, in fact, I'm participating as a foil Darksaber. What the heck? Nice. Set 3 hype already setting in for me. Wow.
Try the Wookiees.
I was actually thinking about Rey Wookiees too.
Yeah.
But I think Chewbacca Wookiees is also good. And Han Wookiees is definitely good because you just get the grit. You get that grit. But Rey Wookiees, they just get real big. And I feel like that's also good.
Okay. You've got the initiative.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want that roll?
Okay. Let's play.
Yeah, it's called Twilight of the Republic, so that sounds like it's a it definitely sounds like it's a recipe for the like the prequels.
Oh, that guy. I'll take initiative.
The pass.
I got some options. That guy's probably pretty good. Okay. I'll ray the Y-Wing.
I'm gonna Fang Fighter the experience.
Very well. I will play Clan Ren Rescuers and put an experience token on the Y-Wing.
I am going to hit your base for 3.
Okay. I'm going to attack the Fang Fighter.
Okay.
And on attack,
I'll do 2 damage to my base.
Okay. And I'll take 3.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass.
I am gonna have the Ruthless Assassin hit your base for 3.
I'll attack your base for 2.
Okay, I'll take 2.
Would you also like to take 2?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna play a Rokai Gunship.
I'm going to play Village Protectors.
I am going to play Mercenary Gunship.
I'll attack this guy.
Okay. I'll take initiative.
I'll ray my protectors. And then pass. General Grievous Leader? I'm sure it'll happen, right? It's got to.
All right. I'm gonna have the Rokai Gunship fly into the Grey Squadron Y-Wing, and then on death, it'll do a damage to the Village Protectors.
I play the Vigilant Pursuit Craft.
Bounty posting. Search your deck for a bounty upgrade, reveal it, draw it. you may play that upgrade, paying its costs. So I'm going to get Death Mark.
Search your whole deck.
Search your deck.
That's the only card that searches the whole deck in the game.
Reveal it and draw it. Shuffle your deck.
That's really interesting. It's like so easy to just pay to play a toolbox of bounties that way, right?
Yeah.
Like a bunch of one-ofs.
And then I'll Death Mark these Village Protectors.
Okay.
Paying the cost.
Tag you for 3.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Oh yeah, search your feelings too.
I am going to play Bosk.
I'll take initiative.
Do I want full? Do I want my Bosk to be at full health? I think I do. I'm going to play Cloud Rider and Ambush, and then I'm going to draw 4 cards off the Death Mark.
Yeah.
Using Bosk's ability.
Seems pretty good.
Okay. And then I'm gonna jam into your base for 4. All right, now do I want to crash this mercenary gunship? It's kind of a liability, but I don't know. I feel like if you take an action to pay 4 to take it from me, that's also fine. That means you're not like doing other stuff. I guess we'll leave the gunship around, and then I'll pass.
Okay.
Draw 2. All right. I guess you're going there. Okay.
Oh, she about to come out swinging. Now I'm going to start with Fenral. And Fenral is going to play a Mandalorian armor himself for free. I'll give that -2/-2, and get shielded from the armor. He's freaking big. Nathan does have like a billion cards though. It's kind of a problem. Yeah, capture would be unfortunate. I really like Fenral though. I think it's one of my early favorite units. I also really like Mandalorian armor. It's a lot of good effects for 2 on an upgrade. Like imagine playing this on Sabine. She's just like a 3/8 with a shield all of a sudden, and he's uncommon.
Fenral's uncommon. The Mandalorian armor is
rare. Yeah.
Let me play Hunter of the Hexon Brood.
Okay. I'll tag you for 3.
Bosk is going to your base for 4.
Deploy Ray.
I'm in a Relentless Pursuit. Choose a friendly unit. It captures an enemy non-linear unit that costs the same as or less than it. Friendly unit is a bounty hunter. Give a shield token to it. Unfortunately, Fenral costs 1 more. I would have loved to have just... So once again, should have been playing Cad main. Cad would just slam Fenral say you're coming with me.
I'll attack your base for 2, and I'll give Ray. Well, I guess that's 3. I'll give Ray an experience on attack. So
Sure.
And heal 3, and then pass. You take initiative, and then I'll pass. No resource.
Okay. I am going to play Pre-Vizsla.
God.
Take this shield token. Thank you.
Lordy.
This card is insane and limited. So insane and limited.
Lordy. These are untapped. I will play this Nina Outpost Constable.
Okay. I'll have the Hunter of the Hexon Brood fight the Constables.
I'll have Ray attack you for... Actually, no. I'll have Fen Rao attack you for 6.
Okay. Bosk is gonna put down the Constables.
They're dead. They did their job, though. I'll play Heroic Renegade.
I'll take initiative.
I'll attack you for 3 and buff the Renegade. And then pass. Yeah, like Nathan has 16 damage on the threaten right now.
Pre-Vizsla is going to attack Fen Rao, and I'm gonna pay 2, and I'm just gonna take the Mandalorian armor. This says when played, so I don't.
It's not played, yeah.
Yeah, so it says you may pay the cost of an upgrade attached to another non-vehicle unit. If you do, take control of that upgrade, attach it to this unit if able. If it can't attach to this unit, defeat it instead. Okay. Yeah, it'll attack. It'll lose the shield and kill the Mandalorian armor. Was Fen Rao 9? So actually, I could take Ray's experience, or take the Heroic Renegade's experience. I think I'd take the Heroic Renegade's experience. Yeah, that's probably better. That way, if you've got something that you're going to play and buff, then you have to do that separately. So.
Yeah, I'll attack your base for 3.
Okay.
Buff. You don't have to pay the 2 though, because you paid for the armor.
Oh yeah. I get all my resources.
Yeah.
All right. All right. The Hexon Brood is going to attack the Renegades and die.
Play Tarful.
Uh-oh. Might be a bit too big for me. You know, I guess I have to take initiative.
Okay, I'll pass.
Don't have
Dead to Wookiees.
Don't have any Sentinel.
Nice. Okay.
All right. Here you go. What did I lose to in that game? I think I lost to Fen Rao because he was so big.
So I messed up that game also because I think if I had played Imprisoned on Prey Vizsla the turn before instead of just that guy, then I think you had no way to deal with Fenrir. That Restore was also really good, yeah.
Yeah. The right. 9 heal, right? Because at that point I'm having to answer him, and so yeah, I didn't have like a clean kill for Ray the turn she came down. Did not have a clean kill that turn. All right, it's fine. So I resourced my other Mandalorian, my other Fang fighter, and that probably should have been in my hand. And I won't be making that mistake again. I'll be destroying as many upgrades as I can. And actually, you know what? We're sideboarding.
Okay.
We're sideboarding.
Look at my sideboard too.
I'm sideboarding in Criminal Muscles. All right, pay 1, get rid of an experience token. Sounds great to me. How about that?
That does sound pretty good.
Sounds amazing to me. Take that out. I'll leave that around. And we'll cut one of the other 1-drops. All right. Won't be bested this time by upgrades. I think that's actually one of the skills in Limited is like having, if you can sideboard in 1 card and it helps change the matchup, then that's like amazing, right?
Yeah,
like if it increases your chances of winning by like 5%, 6%, then you know it's not always easy to do. But Restore 3 on Ray, just
she is good.
We were racing, and then we weren't. And I couldn't kill enough stuff.
She's so quickly a 3/7 with Restore 3, which is just wild. Oh, yeah, give me initiative.
Give me the initiative.
Straight up wild.
Wilding. That goes there. This goes here. We're starting off with the unlicensed headhunter.
Let's start with the Ketsuonyo.
I'll take initiative.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. I am going to Cloud Rider Ketsu.
Ketsu sure does have a lot of keywords.
Yeah. Before stupid stuff starts happening.
I'm gonna play This Is the Way. 8 cards. For Mandalorians and or upgrades. Alright, no Fenrir on this pile, so I like the Concord Dawn Interceptors, like those Interceptors. I can also get the Rescuer. Yeah, I'll get this Imprisoned, just in case.
Just in case. I'll attack you for 3.
Take initiative.
Pass.
guy's got Saboteur.
This is a really interesting card.
Yeah.
It's an extremely interesting card. It like rewards you for not having initiative, right? Because you can attack with it after your opponent has grabbed the initiative, right?
I'm just gonna play this Rose.
I am gonna Fang Fighter the Shield on her.
Take initiative.
I'll hit you for 3. And then, am I playing this? Or is this just getting resource next turn? Play it, you fight it. Alright, I'll pass. Oh, is it you? Huh, I think I kind of like that there. Right there. Yeah. Okay.
I'll run out the Concord Dawn commands.
Okay. Alright, now here's my question. Is power Mimread? So if I play this Smuggler Starfighter and I give you -3 power for the rest of the phase, do you go to 0 power? I think the answer is yes, but I might be wrong, right?
I know you can't go below 0.
Right, but is the -3 for the whole phase?
I think the
does that
-3
stay in effect the whole time, and then I attack into you and get the +2, right? That's the interesting. Sorry, I should show the card off here. That's the question here. If I play this and I give the Concord Dawn Interceptors -3 attack for the phase, does that stay? Is that persistent even if it gets the +2 from the thing?
I think probably. We can play it like that.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather play it in like the worst case scenario for me, where say yes, order happens. So if the order is I play this, get this -3, it goes to 0. Then the next order is me attack into it, it gets plus, right? -3 first to 0, and then I attack it, it gets +2, right? And then it's probably somewhere in the. It would be 2 power because you can't go below. You can't have negatives. That's a talking point for the comment section later on. If we're, I'm gonna play it worst case for me. You got 2 open there. I think I'm gonna deploy Bosk.
I'm gonna give Rose a Vambrace grapple shot.
Strapping her up.
Yeah.
Alright, dead alive, Rose. You're coming with me. We'll capture and shield Bosk.
That's pretty bad. Yeah. Take initiative.
I am going to run out Dengar. Bosk is going to dome you for 4. And then the Headhunter is going to dome you for 3 because of Saboteur. And then I am going to pass.
Okay.
Surely I don't need 2 of these. He said before needing 2 of them. Don't believe it can be negative, but it's tough. You can play as 1 point of damage under a pro tap. 1 point of damage. Yeah, I think I go look it up after the game. Otherwise, I play it as if it's worst case scenario. I spread yet more information, more disinformation online.
We can't be playing things wrong. I'll play this Housecast Soldier.
We're at 6 resources now.
That's
Is that
right.
correct? I am going to play the Street Gang Recruiter. When played, return an Underworld card. I'm going to return the Cloud Rider to my hand.
Seems pretty good. I'll ray the Interceptors.
Okay. I am going to play my sideboarded Criminal Muscle. Pay 1, bounce the experience token on the Concord Dawn Interceptors.
You have to pay 1?
Oh, I mean, I have to play it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I
okay.
just have to play it, right?
Well, I'll deploy Ray.
I will crash Dengar to base, Bosk to base, Dengar to Ray. Like, all right, Dengar to Ray. It really shows her what a man covered in bandages can do.
Well, I guess Ray will attack base and buff herself.
Okay. Bosk will fight Ray. I'll lose my shield.
Liz Y-Wing.
At MF. I'm gonna take initiative here.
I'll attack her base for 1. And pass.
Right. We're dropping pre-Vizsla. He's stealing Ray's experience token.
Previous Liz.
Not passing that guy in draft, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Not passing him in limited.
I'll attack your base for 1.
And I take 2 damage somewhere. How about we take 2 damage on pre-Vizsla?
Yeah.
The Criminal Muscle's gonna go to your base for 2.
Base 2.
The Street Gang is going to your base for 4.
Play Valiant Assault Craft.
Bosk is going to your base for 4.
I'll imprison Previsla
Okay.
just in case. I don't think his ability being live gives me any chance of winning. So
Yeah. I am going to take the initiative.
I'll attack you for 1. Pass. Alright, lose.
Alright.
Giga lose.
Pre-Vizsla.
I had lost long ago. Time sideboard to a different deck.
So like Criminal Muscles don't get maximum value.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of good cards against me. Never saw freaking what's his name?
Finrao.
Fenrau. Man, imagine if I had 2 Fenrals, if I got that first one.
That first pick's it's just like you play a 6-drop. It's bigger than any other 6-drop because like if it gets like a Van Brace grapple shot is like entirely reasonable because that's common.
Mm-hmm.
Van Brace grapple shot comes into play as a 7/8 and gives something -2/-2. So it is an immediate threat on the next crack. Right, like you could just swing and that's a ton of damage.
Yeah, I really like it with the Mandalorian armor because it's just how do you get rid of it? You have to capture it, you have to kill it with something.
Right. Relentless Pursuit, kind of earning its money. Being able to like shield your bounty hunter boss.
Yeah,
like,
that's really good.
Ooh. Might be time to revisit IG-88.
I was thinking that too. Yeah,
because you can Relentless Pursuit him. And
it's like a little better on 6 cost, like Cad Bane. Right?
Yeah, because they get to get some of the problem
better stuff. Yeah,
just being able to like -1 do plus shield your leader. I mean, like the thing with IG-88 is he dies so fast, right? So. All right, well, we're keeping this hand. We got the synergies this time around.
Give me this.
Yeah.
I'll play this House Cast Soldier.
All right. I am going to play Dengar.
Take initiative.
I am going to McClunky Blast.
This guy.
This MF. All right. I'll pass.
Play Heroic Renegade.
I'm going to play Dengar.
Buff Heroic Renegade.
I'm going to put Death Mark on the Heroic Renegade, and then Dengar is going to do a damage to it.
Take initiative.
I'm going to use Bosk and do a damage to it. I'm like, we're not worried about the grit. Don't worry about the grit, okay?
Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about the grit. All right. And then pass. Don't think, can I? Oh, I'm insane. I'm criminally insane.
A lot of grit there. Yeah, I'll attack you. So that's 3, 4, 5?
Yep.
I reset health. Okay.
I'm gonna Bosk and do a damage to it.
Okay. I'll play the Nemo Outpost Constables.
I'm gonna play Criminal Muscle. I'll return the experience token to your hand. It'll die. I'll draw 2 cards.
Is this guy secretly insane?
I think he's very powerful.
Is he really, really, really
I think
good?
it's very powerful. Because you can McClunky him too.
A non-unique, okay.
Yeah, non-unique. Yeah.
Still,
you can McClunky him.
Shield tokens and
Experience.
XP is
just
big.
paying 1 to just get him out of here.
Yeah, I'll take initiative.
I'll play the Black Sun Starfighter. And then I'll pass. My God. My hand is online.
Great.
Like, this makes me excited to draft this set.
Because once you're like putting stuff together, it's crazy, right?
The synergies.
The quality is what's much better.
The synergies are so fun.
This is already way more fun than Sealed. Like 1,000 times more fun than Sealed.
We were interacting. Like, I think the other person kind of like handily won each game, but we were interacting.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like a matter of like who got synergies.
My early game was just like really poor last game.
Yeah.
I didn't have a extra drop.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about spotting you like 5 damage or whatever,
Yeah.
but still, yeah.
I will buff the constables.
I'm gonna attack you for 3.
Okay. Play rickety quad jumper. Herm.
I am deploying Bosk.
Attack you. I'll attack Dengar.
Oh. All right, constables, you're coming with me
Okay.
for
Bye.
crimes against bounty hunter kind.
All right. I'll play Clan Ren Rescuers. I'll buff the quad jumper.
I'm gonna hit you for 4.
I'll take initiative.
I am going to trade there because I think I value my shield a little bit more than I value this criminal muscle. He's already served his purpose. And then I'll pass.
I'll play Concord Dawn Interceptors.
I'll go to your base for 3.
It's got Sentinel.
Oh. I'm joking. I'm JK.
Stop right there.
Halt.
What you're doing is illegal.
I do a cheeky little pass.
A cheeky little pass, huh?
I think I just... Is this cheeky pass territory? I suppose I could get some damage in with Bosk. I want to like fight Ray with Bosk.
I'm sure you do.
I want a frickin' fighter.
I'm sure you do.
But yeah, so I'll hit your base for 4.
I'll play a Mandalorian Warrior and buff there.
Okay. All right, we can resume regularly scheduled bountying. I'm gonna bounty posting. I'm gonna go through my deck. This is a guild target. This guild target is free, and when it dies, you do 2 damage to a base.
This is a very, very playable.
I think that card
bounty.
is extremely playable.
This will be very, very playable.
I think that card is very playable and constructed.
Do some damage. I'll deploy Ray.
Right. I am going to play Chain Code Collector. He's going to ambush on attack. It's a bounty. Gets -4. It dies. You take 2
4.
damage. Boss is going to do 2 more damage to you.
Sick. I think I attack your base. I'll buff Ray.
Okay. I will take the initiative.
Hi, Cody. I know you're in here watching. What's up, Cody? How's it going, Cody?
Shout out to Cody.
Shouts out to Cody's everywhere. You say you took initiative? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack that thing with the quad jumper. I'll reveal my top card. It's a unit, so I can give an experience to another unit.
Non-unit.
If it's not a unit, okay.
Non-unit.
Okay. That'll pass.
Alright. Draw. Resource.
What's up, Cody? The
Fennec Shand.
Oh,
so I got 1, 2, 3, 4 costs in my discard pile. She's coming in. She's ambushing Ray, blasting Ray in the face.
good God.
Boom! This card is nutso and limited.
Yeah. Let's attack your base for 2.
Yeah.
Real.
Oh, it's a non-unit.
A non-unit, so I'll buff my Concord Dawn. Mans.
Okay. Boss is going into your. I guess Chain Code Collector is going into your base for 4.
I'll attack your base for 3.
Okay. Boss going to attack your base for 4. Poor Ray, yeah.
Actually, the problem with smuggling here is I kind of want that card to kill Fennec Shand.
Yeah.
But I have to do this because I need like cards. So I'll smuggle this guy in for 5.
1, 2, 3, 4 plus the Night Owl.
Yep. This is exhausting.
I will take initiative.
Like Katsu Unyo. And then pass.
Agent kills people for free. I mean, you're gonna be fighting. You fight whoever I don't attack with, right? So I am. We're gonna have Fennec fight you for 4. Fight your base for 4.
Finn Rao. He's arrived. I'm gonna give him the Embrace Grapple Shot. We'll give that -2/-2.
Boss is gonna fight you for 4.
Yeah. You have a lot of resources open there.
I do.
I'll attack your base for. I'll attack your base. Oh man, I'm gonna take out Fennec.
Okay.
Actually, let me think about that. I'll take your base for 4.
Okay.
I thought about it.
You've thought about it. You've dismissed it. Pre-Vizsla.
This freaking fricker, dude.
I am taking this thing. Going right there.
This frigging dude.
I had enough of his jerk off.
I'm sick of the guy. I'm so sick of him.
Enough of his jerk off face.
So sick of him.
So you've got 3, 4, 5. You're tapped out. I'm gonna take initiative.
Tag you for 3.
Yeah.
That's a unit. Tag you for 2.
Yeah.
Tag you for 3.
Yeah.
That ain't it.
Nope.
That ain't enough. Either way, it was a good. That was a close game, actually.
That was a good one.
That was pretty good. Fennec Shand.
Oh yeah.
You just have more bombs than me, honestly, right?
Yeah.
I had like one bomb.
The game, yeah, you play Finn route on 6, but if the game hits 7, I play pre-Vizsla.
So I had Finn, but I had no upgrade for him for a long time. And it's just not worth playing.
No.
But I was fishing for the upgrades. But if I had been able to play him on 6, I think I could have come back in that game.
Yeah. I was probably in trouble.
Because I could have killed the chain code guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have taken the experience from the quad jumpers and would have died. I thought you were going to do
that.
I was like trying to consider if I was going to buff the quad jumpers that turn. Before you played that card, and I thought you were just going to kill him. Either way,
slight overlook on my part.
Either way, I lost the game. But that was fun. That was good. I think we'll do this again. We got enough stuff to do this again one more time on Wednesday. Yeah. So I think it went pretty well. So
yeah, and then next week will be we'll have the orgy of pack opening will have been completed. We'll have made some decks. We'll do some test runs, some test decks next Sunday.
Yeah, certainly open to if you guys have any cool lists you want us to look at. Toss them in the Discord.
Yeah, we are aware.
I might be putting some random stuff together. You guys throw at me.
We are aware of Giga Ramp Pond.
Yeah, that'll probably get played.
Giga Ramp Pond is on our radar, and I want to build. Like probably both versions of Joppa. I want to try Joppa Yellow, and I want to try Joppa Red.
I was thinking for our tournament too. When we finally do the tournament for this set, we stick with something with like a color until it loses in the losers bracket.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say we probably just do like all of the leaders.
All of the leaders?
I think we just put all the leaders into the mix. Both set 1 and set 2 leaders.
So I went through today and I was looking at like what do we do if we do 32 decks?
Yeah.
And it's like 8 of each aspect. Each leader from the new set is represented, and it's 8 of each. But you cut some guys that way.
Yeah.
You lose like Jin.
Yeah. I don't know that Jin didn't really get anything other than just like a bunch of good yellow cards.
Right.
And so it's possible. I mean, like, if you remember the game where you like deploy Jin, put 2 wing leaders on her, like if you final showdown on the next turn, you just like win the game.
That's
right?
true. Yeah. But Jin with final showdown probably is pretty good. Jin with the bounce everything is probably really good.
Yeah. Evacuate also same thing.
Yeah.
You can evacuate the turn that you deploy her. So like the thing is, I don't want to like write Jin off forever just because we had like.
I don't want to either.
So the thing is I kind of like putting all of the leaders into a big mix.
I mean, we could do the same kind of double elimination format. It just throws some leaders like in random weird places in the bracket.
Yeah,
it's not that big a deal.
Yeah. And so I think if we did something like that, then we get to play with all the leaders. We force ourselves to play with some of the old leaders with new cards. I mean, I think there's like some of the old leaders get new life in this set. Just
I think Tarkin is nuts.
Yeah, Tarkin is like the working
Phantoms are wild. They're
it just keeps getting big. Like you can't even fight it off the board.
Yeah, it's tough to fight off the board at least.
Like the control decks don't want to see that, right? They don't ever want to see that.
That doesn't die to Super Laser Blast, right?
Yeah,
it sits there.
It says defeat all units.
Punch. It does get returned to hand with the
evacuate.
Sure,
so
fine. That I mean, fine. There's something to consider. Ways to.
It just gets replayed.
It just gets replayed. Either way, we are very excited to.
Yeah, Chewie, like you can play Tarful on this turn. You deploy Chewie, right?
Yeah.
You play Tarful. You play Chewie, and suddenly
Chewie with the Wookiee synergies.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, there's a whole
Actually, you're right. Deploying Chewie and then with a Tarful out sounds like a freaking nightmare.
Yeah,
that's a nightmare for like the opponent, right?
Yeah, Chewbacca is just ripping things in half at that point, right?
I do think Let the Wookiee Win is probably not good.
I think secretly it's
like always untap 6 resources.
Yes. And so,
which is good, probably.
So the thing is if it is always untapped with resources, then card draw is better, because the thing in this game that limits your ability to play cards is not the number of cards in your hand. Typically,
right?
It is your resources.
Yeah.
And then you've built a curve to go up. And so you're using your maximum amount of resources every turn. So
if you can make use of the 6 resources every time you play Let the Wookiee Win, then your opponent has to really consider whether or not they just take out like 5 or whatever damage.
Yeah, it's probably more than 5.
It might be more than 5. Yeah,
right from the Wookiees, right, because they all have grit and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So
imagine like attacking with Chewbacca. Your opponent's like, okay, Chewbacca's tapped now. I'll attack into him. I'll start putting some damage on you. You're like, I'll play Let the Wookiee Win.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I can't
Do
let
I
you attack
untap-
with Chewbacca for
Yeah.
a million.
Yeah. Right. Because the thing is like, let the Wookiee win when Chewbacca's got like 5 damage on him is like
It's
not
9 damage.
It's not. You can't
Yeah.
take that.
No,
right?
no
like,
way.
He's just gonna crush you. So, it's one of those cards that reads bad, but like the more I think about like game states, the more I think the more I'm like, I don't know. This feels pretty good.
You build around it being untap 6 and
Yeah.
you make that work, right? I think it's very possible. I think it's very possible.
Yeah. Because
All
you get to attack with the Wookiee you played, right?
Yeah.
So you can play the 4-drop Wookiee and then let the Wookiee win, and then they have to decide whether you're untapping or that Wookiee's getting in there, and that Wookiee's like got grit. So yeah. Anyway,
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, appreciate it. There's lots to explore.
There's a ton to explore. There's so much.
Yeah.
We'll be back on Wednesday for more. Everyone
Yeah.
have a great rest of your week.
Goodbye.